Okay. And more people are joining us as well. Okay. Slide check, sound check, all good. MC? Cik Lokman, all clear?
All good. All
All
good.
right. I also like to thank Cik Lokman as our pengacara majlis pada hari ini. Cik Lokman juga ialah our committee in DiTTAM. Okay, this will be our agenda for today. Virtual Tourism Expo 2021 exhibitor briefings, as well as Gamelan grant application focus on this particular activity. I believe last week, Tourism Malaysia have done a very detailed explanation to whoever has attended. Overall of Gamelan grant application, but today we're just going to zoom in how does grant application, Gamelan grant able to help you to participate in Virtual Tourism Expo 2021. Okay, so we have some introduction of DiTTAM and Virtual Travel Expo, then we go to Gamelan and how you are going to submit the application. All right, so I will just take you quickly a minute about DiTTAM again. Maybe some of you have attended last week and many of you just joined us today. So DiTTAM is our vision to catalyst of digital transformation, advancing Malaysia tourism economic sector. Our focus is actually to build the tourism industry, digitalization of tourism industry. And this will be our main 3 pillar. Okay. To develop transformation in digital onboarding. So Virtual Travel Expo is one of our activity for digital onboarding, drive innovation, and where we're going to work with all many IT companies to drive more innovation for tourism industry, and as well as development of human capital for digital tourism. In Malaysia, we are very lack on these resources, and many of you are well aware, many of us still rely on foreign technology, and also mainly using many Indian developer. So we have to admit we are very low in terms of skill set for this digital tourism. Okay, so we want to develop a resilient, tech-savvy tourism ecosystem that will serve the evolving needs of tourism industry. Now, what we're trying to do, what we wanted to achieve for the next few months is to get back into the consumer market on Think Tourism. We want them to continue to think of tourism. Doesn't matter what's happening today. And you all can see many have been very negative, but DiTTAM want to take you to move forward and be more positive. How can we sell? How can we capture market? How can we market ourselves? Because we never know what will happen during this pandemic or when it's gonna be back to normal. As we all well aware, very difficult at the moment to predict. And many of us have attended many webinars, including me, almost every week about tourism forecast, when the tourism will be activated again. And to be honest with you, no one can give us an exact answer when this will happen. Government have just announced the tourism activity will only open in November, and there are many of us crying for because we can't wait until then. I believe that we're going to push further so it will be open earlier. And with note, if some of you watch Euro 2020, which is a tournament, the stadium now are full packed with no mask. Okay. Recently, there are so many golf tournaments, US Open and major tournament, thousands of people at the golf course with no mask. I mean, volleyball. I'm sorry, I've just watched sports. I did not watch many others. What it tells us is the world are accepting to live with this pandemic, and we have to move forward. So let us be ready. So how it's going to make people think tourism? Always put tourism back in their mind. I think the word think tourism is not new. We have been using it for many years. So we have attended many webinars, some with negative, some with positive, some that give us hope. All right. But for DiTTAM, we will organize many more other webinars, but more focused on digitalization of tourism industry, how we can move into digital marketing more effectively. We will invite experts to help us with this, all of you. And again, hackers, securities issue, gamification, virtual reality, big data, IoT, blockchain, cryptocurrency, e-payment, OBE, robotics, stack solutions, workshop, and many more. So now, rather than just focusing on this digital marketing or many small issues, we move you forward with the bigger ideas that will take you a few years to get into it, but we have to start somewhere. Now, for you, if you would like to join to know more about our future webinar, please join our network, and our link in which will be shared with you should be now. You should be able to see the link to join our network in our website, or can always visit our website whenever you can. Now, next. So this example webinar we just had last week, even though we are newly formed, about not even 2 months, we were able to have done a webinar attended by almost 200 people. But what's next? Okay. Today, we're going to talk about Virtual 3D Expo 2020. Why I emphasize on the word 3D? You will see many exhibitions look like 3D, but it is not 3D. Okay. So why 3D is important? To give some immersive ideas and engaging feel, imaging feeling to our customer when they come to the booth. Now, Virtual 3D Expo, of course, we can do for travel expo. We can do for state travel tourism expo, just hotel focus, even homestay, even career fair, health tourism, and many more themes that we can actually look into, focus on each activity. Again, if we can have this list of 12 line up in the next 6 months or 12 months, I believe we're able to put back in mind of people about team tourism. I know many have told me that client can't wait to travel, or many can't wait to go and visit the hotels or take a break with their family. With the current condition, they can't, but I'm sure they're just waiting for the border to be open. So just give you a glimpse of what is virtual 3D that we were talking about, not 2D, not 3D, but just picture, but real 3D. Sorry. All right. Well, I do expect some clap, but over Zoom we can't hear anything. All right. So sorry you do not hear the sound just now, but it's okay. We'll share this video in the group later. Don't worry. So Virtual Tourism Expo 2020, which focus on all activities in one exhibition, will be on August 6 to 8. Last week when we briefed, we thought of doing end of July. But looking at the current situation, we have moved it to early August so that we have more time to prepare, as well as waiting for the announcement on the MCO. It will be online booth from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and offline booth 24 hours. So if you really want to work 24 hours, up to you. But yeah, people can always communicate with you and drop message over the chat. Yeah. Now, so I will put it this way. It is time to move from physical to digital for now and for tomorrow. And all of you will agree with me. It will be time before we have our real physical fair. But eventually, consumers now are more digital savvy. Everybody has start moving towards it. So we need to prepare somewhere. It's time to explore alternative to the travel and tourism fair. Okay, and the new norm, digital technology is part of everyone's life. Okay, so experience a new dimension of travel and tourism exposition in 3D. So with Virtual Tourism Expo 2021, we offer you immersive and engaging experience for you and your visitors. Right. So let's see what the halls and booth for this exhibition. So if you enter, just now we show you the webinar. If you go to auditorium, that's what you will be see the webinar. But then if there's an expo hall here, if you click, you can go to expo. And before that, when you click, you can actually see hall. So we'll have multiple hall from state hall, hotels, activities like diving, golf, water sport. So all this, what we hope, any of the associations that champion any activities can come forward and work with us so that we can have a specific theme in every hall. Yeah. Now there'll be 10 booths per hall. Okay, this is one example, one booth. Okay. Here we're not going to talk about sponsor. Sponsor will be a different briefing for whoever want to sponsor the event. Yeah, this is more on exhibitors. So what happened here at your booth will be branding. So you have 4 to put your branding or your logo. Okay, you can see all the size are predetermined because the system are easy. You can just upload yourself. You can design this booth yourself. Yeah. Promotion. There'll be 2 standee. We all can see the green color. 10 image pop up. Right. 4 YouTube video points. You can put 4. 10 brochures. Okay. A maximum of 2 megabyte per file. And 8 banner that you can actually put to decorate your booth. Okay. So next, before I forgot that you can actually ask question in the chat group as well. So now, next one will be communication. So we have branding, promotion, communication. In communications, you can put 10 business card on the when people click on the V card, you can have 10 business card. The word add to briefcase, the customer or send to email when the customer come to your booth, they can actually add to their briefcase. Every consumer who come to the booth, they will have their own login and own briefcase, or they can just send to their email. You can have up to 5 chat account. So of course, if you want to have more, you can take 2 booths. At the moment, we do have some exhibitors actually take 2 booths and 3 booths. And you can also send info and query. Okay, meaning to say you just don't need to have urgent communication. People can just send you any query, so they can call them back. So here I said you can also work 24 hours. Yeah. Next, of course, many people asked last week, the return on investment. Yes, we will do our best to make you have a good return of investment. But for this round, let us try to work together. And I appreciate that everybody who take risks to go to work with us. And of course, we will give you priority in the next exhibition. And please understand, this is exhibition by virtual. We can move this exhibition worldwide too. Okay. So first, of course, point of sale, you can have chat. You can share your contact numbers, your website address, and all that. Second, you can also have we will have a link to your website where you can have your sales. If you have website that already doing the payment gateway, sales, and all that, you can also together. And as well as VTE booking page. We also will have a Virtual Tourism Expo booking page. If you don't have a website that will do booking and you prefer to participate in the booking page, we'll have that too. So you can actually sell your package there. And To note, payment, what we're working is payment go direct to you. DiTTAM will not do any collection of payment, which is actually for us, as number one, as an association, is also wrong. Number two, as a tourism act, is also wrong because we don't have license. Even some people mooted the idea that we should do what Lazada and Shopee does. They are companies and they are not following the real act, tourism act. As for us, we will follow the tourism act accordingly, but we will still have a better way of addressing it. And I do believe that all of you prefer the payment will go to you. If you go to association, if you have to reconcile and make an investment to you, it probably will take time, maybe a week or 4 or 5 days, which I know most of you will not like that. Next. All right, so I have covered more on Virtual Tourism Expo and DiTTAM. Also a quick brief on Gamelan for Virtual Tourism Expo 2021. Okay, so I would like to emphasize, number one is that you can only claim 50% is claimable. Okay, maximum 10,000 ringgit per exhibitor per event, and maximum 300,000 ringgit per company throughout all the claim. Yeah, so that is what been brief last week. I will just summarize from all the slides given. Number two, who can apply? Eligible applicants. One, tourism association, a travel agent. Just submit your MOTAC and SSM license. Accommodation, we start rating with MOTAC, registered with SSM, custom or local authority. Shopping, okay, shopping association or club. So some of you like diving club, golf, through MGA, through MSDA, through MGTA, you know, there's so many other associations. That's what you can submit it through. Not submit through, must have the certification from the association. Community-based tourism, theme parks and product owners who register under license and local authority, and government link company are not allowed. Yeah. Now, so behind that particular word requirement, there are details of other grant, which as I covered, so that we just focus on the online. I mentioned earlier, online travel fair, roadshow and sales mission, maximum ceiling is 10,000. Okay, so requirement is itinerary of the program, in which I will show you later, a booking slip, confirmation of participation. Submission must be done before the program. So I hope once this thing done, all of you start submitting the grant application first, because it take time for Tourism Malaysia to get it approved. Must submit with registered license. You must active entity more than a year, okay, and not GLC and not sponsored or subsidized by a third party. Yeah. Now, again, we have Tourism Malaysia officer with us today as well. We would like to thank them for being here with us, so that they can also help to respond to some of the question over the chat. So when you when you submit, okay, online, in fact, I was informed by Tourism Malaysia, this online was just recently being introduced. It was not here. The grant was not here before. So please take advantage of this one. And we don't know how long it lasts. And I believe it's all based on how many financial budget left. So you must send a certification of the company, email from organizer, as a participant, itinerary of the program, booking, and Form C3. You don't need to send Form C1. Again, all this I will put it together and we will send it to you in a WhatsApp group, Gamelan WhatsApp group afterwards. Yeah, which I already shared with you earlier, but we will do it again. And you can only claim participation fee. You cannot claim any others. All right. So I know this is a bit more textual, but to take you through a proper way of submission, so that we do not make mistake. So you can ignore all other slides. You just print this slide for your reference in future. So step number one, book VTE through our website. Again, we will share with you now. Okay, dittam.org/VTE-2021. And once you do that, you will receive a email confirmation for booking slip. You can download invitation letter and program details from the email for submission. no payment to DiTTAM until Gamelan application is approved. So we know some of you only based on DiTTAM approval, Gamelan approval before you participate. But I do wish you participate either way. Yeah. Get Gamelan grant approval, hard copy submission. You must send hard copy. So by tomorrow, put in an envelope. Make sure you send it over. Your company together with number one just now, your company registration, company certification, as mentioned earlier, and Form C3, a very simple form. I think Tourism Malaysia have make it so simple for us to apply for this grant. And again, please take advantage on this. All right. So DiTTAM documentation as number one. Okay. Once that approved, okay, once you get approved and you confirm to participate, okay, you must make full payment to DiTTAM, because then DiTTAM will issue you with the receipt confirmation for you to submit later for your reimbursement. Booth is confirmed on first come first serve basis. As of today, we have exceeded 50 booths, and we are limited to 100 booths at the moment only. Okay, so every time we add more will be very cost for us to open more booths, but at the end of the day, we are limiting to 100 booths for now, as of now. And after the event, okay, you must submit the claim to Tourism Malaysia. Okay, you must register, sorry. Sign up at myfeesvendor.gov.my. This is for payment purpose. Government will make payment to you via online. But the submission must still have to claim, must be submitted in hard copy, all right, within 14 days, and submit together proof of payment, invoice, proof of participation, okay, and screenshot of the booth, or online report of the event, or screenshot of the booth. Yeah. Right. So this is sample form of C3. All right, I will not go into details, but I'm sure you all can. All right, so it's very simple. I can see, so you can put travel fair roadshow participation fee only. If you take 2 booths, you can put there 2 booths, and you know, it'll be the fee of total of 2 booths. Yeah. Now, this is what you will receive. All right, on the right is a booking form. When you register, you will get this notification. Whoever have registered, we will resend to you with all this. Okay, so you will get an email, a booking form with the details of who registered and which company names and number of booth. We put their number of booth at RM 2005 ringgit per booth. Yeah, so we submit to Gamelan. You better put how many booths that you actually applied for, because they'll be there as well. If you need us to change, inform us. We will you just inform us, and then we will email to you again, just in case you decided from 2 to 1 or 1 to 2. We will able to do, or 2 to 4. We will able to resend to you again the booking form, and then from that email you can download your program and invitation letter for submission. So we try to make it as auto as we can. Yeah, so that's a lot faster. Now, cost of participation. As I announced last week, participation per 3D booth is 2005 per booth. So if you're eligible for Gamelan grant, the tourism will reimburse you 1250. But DiTTAM also will offer you what we call crowd marketing participation. Once you participate, and if you have your artworks or use our artwork that promote and link back to the to the domain of the Virtual Travel Expo, if you have more than 400 likes combined from your all your social media, Facebook, Insta, wherever, we will reimburse back to you 500 ringgit. Yeah. So this is how I believe, rather than we pay all these social media companies for advertisement, most of you reimburse back to you, because I do believe that you also have a lot of connection within your organization as well. So help us to promote, and eventually, when we have more exhibitors, and a good database for future activities as well. So, all right, so let me just move it here. If you have any further question, you can also email it to us at hello@DiTTAM, or we have Facebook and others communication, as well as these other committee that involved in this particular project. Yeah, and also we have a Gamelan WhatsApp group if you would like to discuss. But sometime, please respect in the WhatsApp group. We do have official from Tourism Malaysia, and ask the right question. Okay, so that we do not fill the communication with non-relevant information. All right, with that, I thank you everyone for attending this short briefing. Okay, I hope it's relevant. I hope it's good for you. And after this, I would like to quickly invite Faisal to show to you as exhibitor how easy you can actually manage your own booth and design on your own. All right. Okay, Faisal, you can take over from now. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih, Cik Roizam.
Good morning. Salam sejahtera semua. So
Morning.
today I'll be sharing with you on how easy is it to make changes or to even start making a booth, to how Cik Rohizam demo to you guys earlier. But first, let me share the screen with you. So basically, once you're registered, you'll be given a set of username and password in which it will take you to this particular page. And this page is the page that will modify everything that you see or for public to see from your booth later. So we can start with the logo. So the first things first, the for placement of logo that Cik Rohizam showed earlier. This is the page that you modify with a specific size that has been provided, and the colors that you can change, the color of the booth. So once you make the changes, once you upload it, you can click on submit, then preview store, and this is where you'll be taken into. For example, right now I have a blue primary color. I can change that to, let's say I prefer for it to be red. Then I click submit and I click preview store. Now my booth is red in color. So there's unlimited color to this. Oops. Okay. Oh. Okay, so moving on, besides that, you can enter your social media credential, your website, for people to click on when people visit your stall. I'll give you a quick example. So when you approach a stall, and you click on info, you can actually visit that particular company's website directly from here. For example, right now we have it on virtual travel fair. This is where Cik Riza mentioned earlier, if you don't have your own website to host your own packages, this will be the site that will assist you in hosting your packages online, and you can sell it directly to customer. Now we're moving on to query. This is where you enter your own email address for people to send your query or inquiry for latest purpose, for more info. And then we go to brochure. As mentioned earlier, you can upload up to 10 brochure. So right now we have 2 brochure uploaded. I'll show you guys how is that function in the booth. So you approach the brochure stand, click on brochure, and the multiple brochure will be shown here in a list. And finally, you have the brochure shown right here. And through this, you can send a copy to your email or add to your briefcase. Your briefcase will serve as a purpose of what you've collected in throughout the whole expo. So if, for example, you click, you add it to your briefcase here, and you can find it later when you log into the expo, there'll be a little briefcase tab. Moving on, for the image pop-up, so throughout all these banners that you see, we have B1 up to B6, B8. that is the banner that you see all around your booth. So that can be serve as a purpose to show your brochure as well, your products or services, pricing, or who to contact. For example, right here, DiTTAM is showing what they are, what their strengths are, and what DiTTAM is all about throughout this booth. An image pop up earlier, you can find it in this tab. Click on images and it'll be shown. I'll find it this is very useful if you want to show more products or services in your booth. Okay, moving on. So besides that, we can have at least 4 video points in your booth. So besides picture, you can also have videos. I'll show you right now. So once you approach the video, well, TV stand, you can just click on the video to play. Okay. And lastly, you can see here that right before you enter the booth earlier, you see the standee, this yellow color stand. So these 2 stands can be uploaded in the last tab here. I find this is very important because this will determine the attraction when people are visiting your booth or not. And these are the simple steps that gets you going, gets you started with your booth. Easy, just with a few clicks. And this 3D booth is also very immersive, mimicking real life experience. I say it's a new way to surf the web, shopping. You can use this immersive experience. And I'll pass on to Encik Lokman. I am done for now. Thank you all for listening, for tuning in, and have a great day. Goodbye.
Terima kasih, Encik Faizal. Now, yeah, I think we have completed the presentation, and there are questions coming in the chat box. You can continue to type in the chat box for any other questions on the exhibition, and what you need to do as presented by Encik Faizal just now. And also on Gamelan Grant, is there any additional questions? You can also post it in the chat box.
I find there's a question about the booth earlier. Can put the logo with 4 different designs. Okay, so I'm going to answer that for Vivanta Langkawi. Tracy Lee, Tracy, actually the 4 different designs are not permitted. You only submit 1 design for 4 different placements. And that should answer your question.
Okay, let me add to that. Yeah, so basically, per booth, you only have per company, meaning to say 1 company logo, but you can also have a lot of other banners attached to it. Yeah, there are a few other questions here that I would like to address as well. How many days or duration of the expo? It'll be 3 days. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on that date. What we do is that we also would like to replicate how the real physical fair being run, number 1, but also it's the 3 days of you really going through a lot of promotion yourself. Okay. Other than that, you can also promote your website, but this is something that we work together. The difference is when you promote your website, only you promote your website. When we have this expo, we all together promote the expo. This is a first step of collaboration among us, that we help each other. You know, you may not get sales, you know, if your products or promotion is not good, but you help in terms of getting your friends to get sales. But what we do is we are together in trying to get more consumer to participate. Yeah. How does the booking page work? Okay, by Jenny. Jenny, the booking page, when you click the booking page, we will take you through a 1 page, like a web itself. where all the packages are there. If you would like to see it, you can actually visit our portal, DiTTAM, and there is actually a virtual travel fair running now. We already have it running, but we're still getting more participants to put their packages there. So we will link it back directly to that particular packages that you have. Okay, so that's what we are working now. And payment, okay, as I always discuss, payment is always issue of collection. DiTTAM will not take the payment, but what we're working on now is to integrate with, actually we already integrated with certain payment gateway, but certain payment gateway that we integrate has very strict way of approving for your participation. But we are working with another payment that you can actually just sign up and payment will be bank direct to you. Example like PayPal and all that. So we try our best to embed more payment option so that you can have, you can actually have more option to receive your payment. I hope that answered. If not, you can continue ask me question. Can you show us the exhibition packages, promotion material? Can you show us the exhibition package, promo materials included? All right. Let me try to address that this way. Before that, there's one more question about more information details of Gamelan. I already posted Gamelan SOP, Borang Gamelan dan juga presentation that done by Tourism Malaysia last week in our WhatsApp group, already posted. Yeah. Okay. Cik Munir, are you referring to exhibition package? A promo material included. Is that the booth that you're looking at, that one Faizal had demo earlier? Can you acknowledge that, or you want to know others? Okay. And next one is, the question will be, understand it more on 2TA or company for VTE. It grabs a few tourist guide. How can we participate? Because we depend on work together with travel agent. Okay, no, actually it's not just for travel agent. The hoteliers can participate themselves. Homestay, even handicraft products that actually fall under tourism. Tourism is a huge scope industry. That's why what OMOTAC stand for, tourism, arts and culture. Okay, for tourist guide, at the moment, again, according to Act, you must work with travel agent. Either you offer yourself to work with travel agent, or you help to amend a travel agent booth, but you must be licensed to participate. Unless you're going to have a booth on your own, but you're not selling any packages, but to promote you as a tourist guide, meaning you have your video. I think last week, I saw a very nice, a good Zoom webinar on few tourist guide and what do they do. Yeah. So, but my advice will be work with one or two domestic travel agent that you can be part of it. Okay. How do you plan? Okay, understand more. Okay. How do you plan to max traffic to this event? Promotion plan and get, okay. Does TM and MOTEC will have to promote? Yes, we working with Tourism Malaysia, and we really hope Tourism Malaysia able to help us to do this promotion, because a lot of it is promoting domestic, and I'm very sure Tourism Malaysia also want to see this project successful. For then we're going to have in the future, just to let you all know, we will bring this booth to different countries, German, France. We are here, but we can bring to a multiple country. So this is very important for us to prove to Tourism Malaysia it works, and also prove that collaboration with Tourism Malaysia is key to success. But I also would like to emphasize that today the word of crowd marketing, crowdfunding, is key to success of the industry, in digital industry. So if you can just promote to 500 likes, and we have 100 booths, so we at least have 500,000, 50,000 or 100,000 visitors to the booth. Okay, it'll be very meaningful for us, And of course, DiTTAM will do our own best to promote in many other media. But the success is not just for us. The reason also reason why we try to reduce the cost of this, because we don't want to charge even marketing cost to you. Because at this pandemic time, I think the key to work is to work together rather than just depends on an institution. Yeah. I hope, okay, can I one company share with other ground operator like hotel, travel agent and the same booth? Okay, it actually depends. If you license underground as a travel agent, normally ground operator, you also have a travel agent license. Yes, but under one company, you are the only one who responsible to take payment. There is where the issue about multiple booth or issue of collecting payment. One main reason, one booth, one ownership, but in there you can partner with others to promote, for example, to promote all the product, the partners and all that, but eventually you'll be the one who collect the payment. All right. License meaning tourist guide license by Motec. Yes, if you listen to my brief earlier or you refer to the slide earlier, Nature Tourist Guide Association, if you registered with MTGC, Nature Tourist Guide Association, you can also claim that. Okay, maybe Tourism Malaysia can also respond to that in the group. Yeah, because in the slide I saw that if you under the MTGC you can. Okay. If any more question, everybody free to ask. We have another 5 to 10 minutes more. All right. Yes.
Yeah, Daniel here, Daniel from Abia.
Yep.
Okay, I have a question in regards to the logo just now, regards to Faisal just now. If the main logo is going to be one of the travel agents, and then they have hotels participating together, any possibility that banners can also have the hotel logos and pictures and promotion of the property? So in one booth, we have the banners with all the hotels, but the main logo on the front will be the actual travel agent.
Yes, basically from DiTTAM perspective, that travel agent sign up for the exhibition. Yeah,
Okay.
Any payment is actually done. We deal only with that particular agent. It's like so the hotel who participate together with that company, but you have to understand this application or Gamelan, the hotel participate under the booth can apply. Only the company that registered to participate can apply.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So next is license meaning tour guide. I already answered that. Okay. Any more question? So again in the all right. Let me quickly take you just a short one. All right. Live. How does it look like? For some of you have not seen it. Just 1 minute. Okay. So let me just click that first. When you enter, all right, this is the lobby. All right. Again, when you want to sponsor, there are a lot of sponsor opportunity. And okay, I'm mute. So then you go to auditorium. So over here, we may open for whoever want to do a presentation. Sorry. But normally we give it to the sponsor. This is the event that we actually go live that day. And all that to understand. Yeah. Now, this recording are still there. You can actually still watch it in our Facebook page and also a link in the website. So we can go to exhibition hall. This is what Faizan showed earlier. It was blue earlier, then Faizan just changed to red. It's all changed to red now. Yeah. So again, this navigation, if you want to know whether you participate in 2D, but look 3D or real 3D, see whether you can do this or not. Okay. But again, it may not be important for us. For us, we just want to sell, but it may be important for visitors to see how serious we are bringing a new dimension and technology to them. Yeah. So over here, you can actually go. You can chat. Yep. All right. You can add your business card just now. All right. Okay. There's that. All right. So all the function that I mentioned earlier. Yeah. Even the video. All right. Again, I will share this video in the group as well if you really would like to watch it. Okay, any more question either from Radian? This virtual booth look cool and seems easy to update and the details and info. May I know how offline and online works? What it is actually? May I know how offline and online works? Okay, I try to answer this question. Basically, is for you to communicate. Oh, offline 24 hours is now. All right, I think I understand what you meant. Online mean between 10 to 10, all the chat are live. Meaning to say, if you assign 5 people in your booth, people can actually chat with all the 5 people. I mean, they choose one that they chat with. So you can reply to them, communicate with them, take their numbers, whatever. Okay, now that's one. So offline, what we're working now is, since there was actually was a request last week. So we are currently talking to Facebook to get a WhatsApp FPI. All right. So once we get the WhatsApp FPI, we will embed the WhatsApp FPI API. They call it. Sorry, maybe the technical language. Will be put on the booth itself. So when you shut down your chat, because chat meaning people expect you to reply, you are there. Okay. But after the booth closed, they can actually still visit your booth, download your brochure, check your banner, check your video and all that. And after that, if they want to know more, they can actually click a button WhatsApp. It will send a WhatsApp to you. That's one option. Number 2 option is to send query to you. There's button query just now. So that query will go to your account and you can actually reply tomorrow or whatever. That's what we mean by 24 hours. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a Telegram or WhatsApp group for this event on update? Yes, Vimala, we do have the WhatsApp, and Zarina can share with you the link to our WhatsApp group for this one. Okay, and you can invite others to join for this first. At the moment, WhatsApp is limited to 245, but we still have room for others to join. Okay. Any more question that I missed, Cik Lokman? There are more questions typing now.
Mr. Rahizam,
Yes.
can I have a question?
Yes, please.
Munir Kasman from Kuantan.
Yes, Kasman.
Yeah.
Yes, I posed a question earlier about what sort of promotion plan for this event, because for an online event to be successful, you got to have a lot of visitors going to the website. So is there any specific promotion plan by DiTTAM or specific plan by Tourism Malaysia, since Tourism Malaysia is in the group today?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I can't respond on behalf of Tourism Malaysia. I believe Tourism Malaysia officer here are more to reply on the Gamelan. But I've already spoken to Tourism Malaysia to promote this event, because all these are domestic and Tourism Malaysia have no issue to promote. I believe Tourism Malaysia itself have hundreds of thousands consumer connectivity with them. Yeah, I think yes, Tourism Malaysia is a key as our partner, and we'll bring it to you on that basis. Also, Tourism Malaysia will be since Tourism Malaysia are giving grant, we also put Tourism Malaysia as one of the participating partners in here upon their approval. Okay, we are not able to discuss that yet because we have just came out with this whole thing in the last 1 month. But today, I think Tourism Malaysia have given us very positive response to work together on this. That's number one. DiTTAM itself, all right, through all the virtual fair, we not 3D booth, the current virtual fair we already have almost 30,000 visitors that we will promote to them as well. Yeah, so I do believe to reach about 100,000 visitors is not an issue, but again, I also ask everyone help to also promote this event. Okay, so our target at least 30 to 50,000 visitors to the event. Okay, and we will come up with our promotion banners soon. Yeah, promotion banners soon. Again, probably after another week time, we start sharing all our promotional material as well. Yeah. Okay.
I have a question, Mr. Roshan.
Yep.
Okay, after all of this is over, when the pandemic is slowed down and all this, and Mata Fair is actually done physically, will DiTTAM still continue to use virtual fair in the near future, or is it going to be on a hold after that?
Well, as DiTTAM objective is for industry digitalization, we will remain digital. But what we'll do, we'll improve it by better technology and all that. But I do believe at the moment, because we all focus on domestic, and in future, we can also do, actually not in future, when this is done, if everybody agree, all right, we probably can have this exhibition for German market, for France market, all right. So that's why I encourage the first group exhibitor. Of course, we will give you a priority to participate because you support us, take the risk together with us now. Because I can't promise you sales, but I can promise you we bring you something new. And so if we take France, we take to German, we take to Australia, we take to everybody else. I mean, because Tourism Malaysia also have office overseas, all right, and we promote inbound under the Tourism Malaysia banner, okay, and once the outbound market are ready, we will have Virtual Travel Expo International. International mean from Malaysia people want to go outbound, okay. But at the moment, that helps Tourism Malaysia, that help all the tourism industry locally to revive by promoting domestic. And the next step is inbound. Okay, just to explain, some of you may not understand domestic and inbound. I thought generally we all know, but I will not take that as everybody know about this. Domestic is all the domestic travelers in country itself, and inbound is where other people come to the country. So what I see is once the market is open, the border is open, government allow people to come in. Even in November, we can run if government really confirm in November, then in October we can do one in other country as well. Even in Saudi, even in India, where we think that the main market will be ready. So what we'll do is for that basis, I will discuss with Tourism Malaysia, which are the main market that we want them to come in first, right? Or Indonesia and so forth. So think about it back. This participation is not just for this VTE. This participation for you to experience and learn, because once we move to other country, either you can speak French yourself, or you want to get someone to help you to man your booth in French, in German, or whatever. That's something that we want to explore in the next step. We have to get through one first step first. So to answer back to your question, no, we will remain digital. There's so many other associations to do the physical one, and we prefer not to compete with any of these associations. All right. How about security payment to the client of the exhibitor? All right. As I mentioned earlier, all the payment will be integrated through SPX or through PayPal or through Razer, through all the endorsed payment gateway. So you choose yourself, and the payment will go direct to you. So again, DiTTAM does not involve in any of this transaction. Free for consumer? Yes, at this stage, we will allow them to come in for free. Maybe later, yes, we have to charge a little bit to make some money for the association. But as moment, we want to encourage them to come and visit. The whole idea is to get them to know you, to see that we are survived, to see that we are still there for them. Okay, with our survival spirit, even the tourism industry has been halted for almost 2 years now. We are always there, and here are the company that still alive and kicking, okay, to promote and to capture the tourism business. Yeah, so the whole idea now is we give them free first for them to come in and let their experience, and we will come up with activities like lucky draw and all that as well. So while you are applying for Gamelan, we'll be busy working on our marketing materials and the in-exhibition participation. And in fact, I'll be much appreciated if any of the exhibitor here can offer to give vouchers, promotion. We have some golf courses together with us today, right? Expensive golf courses too, yeah. So if you can give us some of this, and I believe it will attract more people to come. So please help us. You know, we have MSDA, maybe the Diving Association can help us to give few diving packages or diving lesson offer. All right, golf courses, even the Ecotourism Association. Okay, please help us to come up with some of these packages for promotion. Okay. All right, there's one more question. Security free, how did attract visitors? What about AR and VR? Would like to put this tag for easier visitors for virtually join visit. What about okay, the question is, what about AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality? Will you all put this tag for easier visitors for virtually join us exhibition? Okay. Is that is that what the question AR and VR stand for augmented reality and virtual reality? Okay. If augmented reality and virtual reality, at the moment we already started with the virtual 3D booth. I think that's a good start. Okay. AR and VR will come soon, but you have to understand, the more high tech we put, probably the heavier the booth is. For this one, we have tested up to 140 booths and it's still able to run smoothly. That's why we want to limit to 100 booths for now. Okay, there are two things. Sometimes the visitors was not about the booth, was not about the domain, but actually more because of your home in connectivity itself is slow. Even the Zoom meeting now, how many of you have been ticked out and come in, right? Okay, so please understand that some people said it's slow. It's not really that, because we have tested 140 booths already. But for that, some of you have to make them aware. Majority of us are having connectivity problem, especially now. Okay, so even as simple as Zoom meeting like this, we are struggle even to share screen, even to run some of the video. Okay, so I hope I answered that. Okay, so almost completed almost 25 questions. I would say just let me end all this question now, if possible. Let's just say that we would like to see this expo to take all of us to move forward, think positive, and be prepared. And I do believe even we do it in August. Okay. In fact, there are a few other state government already requested us to do in end of August, early September, meaning to say they are confident that the market will be open very, very soon. So hopefully, we all work together on this and fine tune from here. And we always open for any suggestion for a start. And in fact, if you look at it back, the cost is actually very small. You don't have to fix a physical booth. You don't have to pay contractor to build your booth. And generally, when you participate in physical fair, you end up paying not just the booth, right? 5 to 10,000 minimum for one booth, and you have to man the booth. You have to be there, tiring and all that. So beside that physical fair, and people now are moving to digital. So I hope I will also share the information later. And if you all need to know more, we have the WhatsApp group. Whoever not in the WhatsApp group, please let us know, and we will put you in the group so that you can have any more question, because Tourism Malaysia also there if you need to know more. All right. Can we? I will pass it back to Cik Rahman.
Okay, thank you very much. There is a note by Tuan Said, your Facebook link does not work. Can someone verify that?
It's working now. It's live on me.
Live, Tuan Said?
Yep.
Probably you can retry, and then I think we missed, there's one follow-up question by Encik Munir. Just now, Encik Rizal.
Yeah, mana?
Encik Munir asked a follow-up question. Encik Munir would like to clarify that question, please.
I just want to take a look at, hi, I just want to take a look at the slide that was shown by Encik Rohizam about the package offered to exhibitor. You have a list of name card, brochures,
Oh, we want to rerun again, rerun
just
that
one particular slide to see what we can.
All right, hold on. Put that aside first.
I think this is a very good initiative that DiTTAM is taking, the effort to bring tourism to digital age.
Encik Munir daripada mana ya?
From Kuantan.
Kuantan.
Yeah, I'll be organizing an event as well in September, and we plan to do AR for the event.
Yes, sounds very good. Oh, sorry. You want to see my slide? Hold on, yeah. The cost one is right.
This one and the next one.
Do this one then. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the business card. When you said 10 business card.
Every different business card. If you have 10 staff, you put all the 10 of them there. You can.
Or you have a group of 10 companies, you can put that kind of, each put their name card there.
Okay.
Under the one exhibitor.
Yeah. Again, I repeat, only one company responsible for that particular booth. Yeah.
Yeah. But is it a problem if the name card for different companies for the same booth?
No.
No.
We have no problem. But if because as mentioned earlier by Encik Daniel, there will be one travel agent, but under then there'll be one hotel, there'll be one others, right? So as long as the payment and responsibility only by one travel agent, we are fine with that. Okay. Even tourist guide just now want to participate under your booth, why not give them opportunity? I work with many tourist guide, and I think there is a superb way of that storytelling of the country, right? Okay, is that one? Yeah.
Yes, I just want one more question. The payment, how does it work? When you said the exhibitor will collect payment, so there is a shopping cart for.
Oh, you mean the payment when you buy package?
Yeah, when visitors come in, they want to buy products.
All right. If you first of all, if you already have, first of all, you can check with the client.
Correct.
If you are really not savvy, you don't want to use website, you don't want to use anything. All right. So you can take this offline with the client. All right. So, but please be professional. You have to send the invoice or whatever that you want. Yeah. So, because I know not all of us are technical savvy. Not all of us are online savvy. Not all of us are ready for all this. Okay. Now, number two. Okay. If you have a website that already transactional, we call it transactional, meaning people can go to your website and buy. Okay. So we can pop up this page on your booth. Reason being is sometimes you have 30, 40 packages I cannot put in the booth because it's going to be too cluttered. So it will pop up on your booth so people can actually click the page, the package and pay you. Okay, subject that you have your payment ready. Now, if you don't have a website and you don't have your own payment gateway, all right, we will have this page for you. For example, this is your company, these are your packages. We will put it this way, and then they click here. All right. Sorry, I did not capture the payment page. When they click here, they will pop up a payment page and pay you. That's it. Right. So if we integrate just example, all right, with PayPal, then or iPay, so you just need to open an account with them. Yeah. So then the payment will go direct to you. All right. Okay.
So the channel on the left is exhibitor need to list the product with DiTTAM in order to get the transaction done.
Okay, on this one.
On the right, sorry, on the right, sorry.
Yeah,
this one.
Yes. This is part of what we offer anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so just in case you don't have a website or you're not confident, you don't want people to go to your website not ready and blah blah blah. Okay, or you just rather to focus on the two packages, you just want to use this a simple one. Okay, so you see this is a huge scope of your product, but if you only have 2 products or less than 5, I suggest that you actually use what we offer. It'll be much easier for you to sell. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And also to a quick additional, some of you prefer to go to your website because you may have a better negotiated rate with the bank. That's number one. Yeah. All the, what you call it, MDR, the payment, the reimbursement. So all this is your choice. So what we did now, what we have is choice for you to choose what kind of payment that you would like to use. All right.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Very good.
You're most welcome.
So Razam, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, this virtual fair that we are running on digital will be running 24 hours, or you have a time frame that for the clients to book, or they can just actually do it at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. The beauty of online is 24 hours, isn't it?
Yes.
What not beauty is we cannot work 24 hours, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay. Unless you have alternate staff that willing to take over, 6 hours, really up to you. So
Yeah,
it's actually very flexible how you want to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to be online, meaning ready to go with them, chat. All right. But the web, all the packages on the web, on the pop-up web, it can be accessed 24 hours. Okay. So what visitors need to see, to understand is at night, it'll be very quiet. Okay. There's nobody to be with you.
Yeah.
But if you really want to be on your booth 24 hours, it's also up to you. You don't stop. But there's a function for you to off your chat. There's a function for you to on your chat. You want to open tomorrow morning 8 o'clock? Also up to you. You can open your chat. You can also off your chat if you want to.
No, what my point is, if the client is to book, say 2 o'clock, or there's sometimes a free time for them to do it, when it's off, the booth is not manned by somebody, will it appear still tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock when they open back the booth?
They can draw a message for you.
Okay, all right.
You can contact them again.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
Does DiTTAM charge any fee payment deducted from our sale? No. The payment will go direct to you. Our concept is we association, we cannot take involved in any of the collection or payment. Yeah. So we still want to follow the ACTA. Doesn't matter what people say. Lazada doing it, Shopee doing it. But to be honest with you soon, actually I involved in it. there'll be a digital act. We've been working for the past few years, and one of the person actually with us today also, our committee is Professor Dr. Zaki. Yeah, we also looking into the digital act and how all these things are not supposed to be allowed simply. Okay, just quickly, do you know, like example, Shopee, you can go and buy medical product and the company will sell without license, even in Lazada. Is that right or wrong? It's wrong, isn't it? Yeah. And you know, if you go to Shopee, there are a lot of software that's not licensed. You can download and pay for RM2. So again, this is something that has been happening, and I have actually lodged many of this report to MCMC. But I don't think we want to follow that step of not. It's not right. Yeah. From Jenny, last question. Are exhibited allowed to sell other than travel products, scuba gears, t-shirt? Yes. We welcome you to sell a lot more stuff to make it more exciting. This is where I said, if we have a diving hall, we have a diving hall, we have a golf hall, we have a golf hall. If we have enough booth, so Jenny, please get more people from dive center to participate. I'm actually very excited to see how you all are able to sell, you know, other products. Okay. All right. So Consumer had mentioned to apply for Gamelan, you used to self-mention tour package. Yes. Yep. We have to understand that as well. But at the moment, I think all of us will sell local products, yeah, domestic product. And it's good timing to start now. Okay. Look, I think there's no more question. Okay.
Yeah. Let me check. Yeah.
There are, how DiTTAM, this from Shima from Tourism Malaysia. Okay. How does DiTTAM going to attract the visitors to visit this platform? I mentioned earlier. At the moment, we ourselves, through the program that we did, virtual tour program, we already have more than 30,000 database that we're gonna blast and invite them to participate. Okay. But of course, with PDPA Act, we cannot share all this information, but they have signed up that they can actually willing to receive information from us. Okay. And number two, I really hope, Puan Shima, we can work together and promoting this, because at the moment, Virtual Travel Expo is mainly domestic. And as I mentioned also earlier, in future, I hope we can work with all Tourism Malaysia office around the world to promote Virtual Tourism Expo inbound to Malaysia. Okay, I will communicate with your DG and others as well. I think we are in communication actually, except I need everybody help to share that, wow, many participate. That will motivate your DG to give us more support, isn't it? It's all based on number. Cakap-cakap saja pun, I think, waste his time and waste Tourism Malaysia time. Okay, so thank you, Puan Shima. All right, so I think we can.
Thank you, Cik Rizam. Thank you, comments by Cik Rizwan and Mr. Anthony Leopold. And yeah, the registration, how you enter the Virtual Travel Tourism Expo is already posted in the chat box and presented by Cik Rohizam earlier. Also, the grant application is like, if approved, then you get 50% off from there. And then the crowd marketing effort that you do with 500 likes on your social media channel combined, will give you further reduction of 500 ringgit. So that would be net of 750 per booth. Yeah. And all this come with the facilities. If you want to actually use the facility to execute the payment to your own account, all this part of the fees that net, if you are successful to get the everything, is only 750. So it is a big deal. It is what you call the way forward, as mentioned. And there have been no other questions. Time now is 11:29. We started about 10:15 earlier. And then I would like to thank again Cik Rohizam and team from Tourism Malaysia led by Puan Shima for being here Thank you for the presentation, for answering the questions. And thank you also to the DiTTAM committee and all of you who have participated again or for the first time today. I wish you all the best. Take care, stay safe, follow SOP, and we look forward for you joining us by registering your interest, and we'll come back with the follow-up email to you. So thank you very much. See you again, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Puan Shima.
Thank you, Rohitham and team. Thank you. All the best.
Right, thank you,
Thank you. You
Vimala.
are most welcome.
Vimala, if you do not receive the link to join the group, we'll forward to you. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do. Thanks, Rohitham. Thank you, Lokman. Thank you.
Hi, Vima, thank you.
We have our president, Mr. Tangga Value as well. Okay, thank you, Tangga, for attending, and thank you all. Right.
Hey, thank you, Rohitham, my good friend. All the best. We will take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tangga. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih. Mesti support lah.
Miss, apa ni?
Thank you, Chorizam. Jeloman.
Orang Pinang, Cik Afrina Batrisha. Batrisha
Thank
Travel.
you.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
No problem.
Thank you, Cik Munir from
Azli,
Kuantan.
Ara, Kuantan, Latifa, Fadila, all that. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you.
Kita kena out. Cik Rizwan, terima kasih. Cik Rizwan.
Thank you.
Rizwan, thank you.
Terima kasih, Cik Rizwan.
Rizwan, ambil 2 booth boleh?
Rizam. See you later.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Assalamualaikum semua.
Salam.
Salam.
Thank you, Mr. Pajan Singh. Zati from 8360, thank you. Aziz from Falcon Travel, Cik Sarizan, Tuan Said, Maniaga Fazli, Nasco Travel, Cik Siti Hajar, Linda Johan, Nora Hayu, Aida Osman, Fadilah, Radiant Group, Noriza Ahmad. So thanks everyone again.
Kita tunggu sekejap. Let
Thank you, Miss Tracy Lee from Vivanta, Langkawi.
right. All of us, I'll create new link. Please join in a new link. We'll end this meeting. All right. Thank you.
Sekejap, we have the chats on Zoom. Is there a way to export? You want me to capture it?
Yes, please.
Okay, then don't end the meeting yet. Kejap,
Okay.